Dozens of Democrats heard Senator Carl Levin talk about the economy, the war, and health care at the corners in West Bloomfield. During his speech, Levin talked about the challenges that Democrats face.
I mean, I work in one weird place. I don't know how many of you work in weird places. I work in the weirdest democratic institution in the world.
During his speech, Levin defended the federal stimulus package on its one-year anniversary.
If anyone in the world understands unemployment, we do. But there are some jobs now being created too slowly. But what we know exists, without any doubt, is that we have avoided more job losses. We know our money has gone to pay teachers.
On health care, Democrats asked Levin how they could end gridlock and pass a final bill. He said one option would be to force the GOP to filibuster.
Recently, as a week ago, I made this argument. Forcing the filibuster. You know, you get a few people nodding their heads, my colleagues. And I say, but let me tell you what it means. It means no more weekends. This is like civil rights days. No more recess. No more summer. Forget the summer. We will be here 2-3 months to break the first filibuster. If it's a real filibuster.
One audience member asked Levin if he'd sign a letter supporting a public option. Levin said he could, but he said the public option would be difficult to pass.
No, I got no problem signing a letter. That's easy.
Is there a will among Democrats in the Senate to do that?
Yeah, but it doesn't do it, because the parliamentarian's not going to do what we want him to do. The parliamentarian's going to say, what does that have to do with anything except policy? That's the policy. We want a public option. It's not a matter of saving money or costing money or tax expenditure.
After taking questions, Levin said he would continue to fight for Democratic objectives.
I know there's discouragement at times, and I understand why, believe me, but we have not given up in any way the fight. We know we lost. One of our senators decided to quit. Thank God, the rest of us are not going to quit. Let me put it that way.
But some say the Democrats must do more before they can compete in the 2010 elections.
I think the voters are upset with both parties, and it depends on who they're more upset with as to what the balance is going to be.
During his speech, Levin also talked about the war in Afghanistan. Earlier in the week, Levin called torture a recruiting tool for al-Qaeda and the Taliban. But a joint U.S. and Pakistani operation recently nabbed a top Taliban leader, and Pakistan has reportedly questioned him. Because of Pakistan's reputation for brutal questioning, I asked Levin whether he thought President Obama had a responsibility to make sure this Taliban leader was not abused. So given the cooperation level between Pakistan and the U.S., do you believe President Obama should have more pull to make sure that torture does not happen in this situation?
All President Obama can do is deal with his own people. We can't control what other people do. We can comment on it. We can say we don't believe in torture, and he has. He has ended torture policies. And he doesn't believe that torture is a useful, viable, proper method. He can say that, but what other countries do is not something he is able to directly control.
Reporting from West Bloomfield, this is Eric Sarnik.